to illustrate what I mean by that scan angle, and also to show you how to use the top view microscope, let me just show you that now. Make sure that the camera power supply is on over there, the unit that says Javelin. Make sure that this Javelin monitor is turned on. Then turn on the illuminator up to about the point where this dot is pointing off to the right. And you should see the image. It might be slightly out of focus. So I can, now right now the tip is in contact with the sample, and I don't want to go in there and kind of jar things around by actually grabbing onto the focus knob and tuning it. So what I'm going to do is retract the tip just a little bit. I want it so it's not touching the sample anymore, but I don't want to have to reapproach from a long distance. So I go to motor parameters, and there are 3 lines here. SPM safety, I don't know what that is. SPM engage step, that's probably how much the stepper motor moves with each step, so you never change those. But SPM withdraw right now is set to 1000 microns, which is the same as 1 millimeter. So I'm going to change that to 25 microns, and then quit out of this. And now when I click on the little red arrow, I'll be quiet because you'll hear the stepper motors only move up by a small amount. There, just a little boop. And so now the tip is 25 microns away from the sample. Now I can go in and reach on this knob and adjust this until I see the picture on the monitor over there come into focus, and I can see the tip close to the sample. And actually, if I didn't have to move this big focus knob, but just the little one, that I dare to do while the tip is in contact with the sample. But the big focus knob, this big outer one, that takes more brute force, and I wouldn't dare to do that while the tip was touching the sample. So now I'll go back over here to the green down arrow. Now the computer really knows where the sample surface is. And so now is the time when it's okay to click on automatic. And it's not going to take very long at all because it's only 25 microns away. So it's approaching the surface. Surface, we still have to readjust the amplitude set point. Every time you reapproach, you've got to change that. You don't have to screw around with the integral and proportional gains, but the amplitude set point, you have to go through this adjustment every time. So I click on that, get it highlighted, hit the right arrow until this starts to move by big amounts to the right. Then I hit the left arrow to get it back to the left until the first time I don't see it change. There, it didn't change. Then 3 more clicks to the left, and I'm back in imaging mode. But now my top view microscope is in focus.